All right. Welcome, BriYarna.
Hello.
All right. So this is so cool. Thanks for being the guinea pig.
Anytime. I was thinking this is like especially neat for us because we are on opposite cell phone worlds. So we never have like a FaceTime situation unless we're
No.
together.
Right. Yeah. So okay, it's perfect, right? Because I'm an
hmm
Android. What is that like? Boomer status, and you're trendy with an iPhone.
I don't know if it's even like a generational thing anymore.
Really?
I don't think, I mean, my parents have, no, well, my mom has iPhone, but
Oh,
I think that's because I have an iPhone
right. Right.
and I need to help her. I need to know how to use her phone.
Well, Denise has an Android. So
See, so it
yeah,
works out.
yeah, yeah.
hmm
Um, Actually, we drove by your mom's house yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What were we doing?
She's
Go ahead.
she's been home alone for a few days.
Whoa.
Her husband went to go see his youngest grandson. No, I'm sorry. His youngest grandson out of the ones that you have met.
Yep.
Um, graduate from the Marine boot camp,
Yes.
I believe. Yeah.
To
Um,
Paris Island?
hmm And
Oh,
they were worried about being able to get home. And so then I'm like, well, I don't want you home alone for this storm.
yeah.
So luckily his plane took off at like 3:30.
Okay.
He's really gonna come home today. So thank God.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you would have had your mom hanging out with you for the whole weekend?
Yep. Well, she was like, oh, we'll be fine. I'm like, but she lives not far away, but just far enough that like if the roads aren't good,
Yeah, it's gonna take
you
some time
know?
to get there. Yeah.
Yeah. And I
Yep,
mean,
yep,
this storm's gonna be long. Her town
yep,
has like their own power thing, but
yep.
you know, I don't know. I'm glad that he's gonna be home and it'll be good.
Good. Good, good,
Also,
good.
I'm pretty sure the one that plows for them was on this trip as well.
Oh!
So, yeah, I think that's who does it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like,
Yep, yep.
"Okay, so you don't leave your house anymore. That's okay."
Right. Yeah, it was funny. So I think we drove by around the 7 o'clock hour, and I was showing Ryan. I was like, "Oh, that's where Brianna's mom lives, and that's where our friend, lives right down the street." You know who I'm
Mhm.
talking about. And I'm like, and that's my dentist, and that's where I used to live down this street. It was like,
Yep.
traveling back, and then we came back by about 9 o'clock, and the lights were out, and he goes, "Oh, I guess she's asleep." I'm like, "Wouldn't you be?"
Oh, yeah.
Like if
Yep.
we weren't out and about 9 o'clock, we would be in bed. You know,
Yeah, and she's, ironically had the same sickness as me all week.
dude, so many people. So
Yeah,
my
and
girlfriend
but we weren't
Rochelle,
even around each other.
yeah, and that's what I've heard is like people
Mm.
keep getting it, like it doesn't completely leave, and then
Mhm.
like some people, the cold turns into like a sinus infection, and then next thing you know, it's like I know 2 people that got COVID. My mother texted me, I was supposed to visit her this morning, and she's like, "I just got put on antibiotics for a sinus infection. I don't know if you wanna come." And I'm like, "I'm good. I'm good."
Yeah, I'm not going near anybody with any sort of symptoms.
Right? Like, I
Yeah.
was so nervous before I left, like, I wasn't hu I would go to, like, my home group, and I'm like, "Not hugging, not hugging, leaving in 2 days."
Yep.
And now I'm like, if I went that whole week without getting sick and now, like, everyone I'm like, "I'm still not hugging." Like, can we go back
No.
to germophobia of, like,
Right?
COVID 6 feet, please?
Yeah, like, can we just bring back some of that stuff? Like, maybe the respect and fear? Like
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I get it. I'm probably not gonna die, but I'm gonna feel like crap for a long time, and I don't really wanna do that.
Yeah, and, like,
Yeah,
you
and no
have
one in my house, only me.
really?
Yeah, and it's been like this for, like, over a week, and you know what, though? Let me see, I think the weekend before, I think, is when my son had his sporting event, and so my mother was there, and then that whole next week, we were both really tired, and one day our throat was kinda sore, but I'm like, "Oh, it's probably, like, allergies, I think I have have them all year round now."
Well, if
You
that's
know?
age, dude, like
Yeah, and then by, like, Saturday, we're all dying, I'm at urgent care, like, is this something wild, or do I just have a cold? I don't know.
right,
Yeah.
but now we're at the age where it's like, I wanna say it's just a cold, but, it could also
Mhm.
be that, I don't know, my hormones have decided that
Right?
yeah,
Like, maybe
just
this is just my life now.
yes,
Who
yes,
knows?
yes.
I go
Um
I go down there and I'm like, strep test right now. I don't wait on that. Nope. They're like, "It
Yeah.
might be too early." I'm like, "It'll catch on the one you send out.
Yep.
Nope, we're
Yes.
doing this now."
Right, like, let's double dip,
Yeah,
right?
because 'cause
The
I'm
one
gonna I'm gonna call you back if it doesn't feel good, and then you're gonna call me in some medicine.
I love you, I love
Yeah.
you. Um, so actually, I just there's a couple of things I went through, it's my Facebook, and I found some pictures, and so there's definitely a couple of pictures that I wanna, like, um, I wanna show, and I wanna get your opinion of them, okay?
Okay.
So,
That's
um
funny because I went through really old pictures today, this morning actually, looking for, snowstorm 2015 pictures to show my son,
yep.
and a good amount of your son happened to come up. And he's like, "Who's that?" And I tell him, he's like, "He was little." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, people
Yeah,
usually
dude.
are when they're
Yeah,
young."
yeah, they kind
Yeah.
of like and guess what? You're gonna be his age eventually too, buddy.
Yeah, like, when you're a grown up and someone looks at pictures from when you were a kid, they're gonna be like, "Oh, wow, he was little," you
Yeah,
know?
that's how life happens, kid.
Yep.
Um, all right, so the first one, let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna start screen sharing. All right, and we're gonna do a window, and we're gonna do this, and downloads. All right,
I'm interested in this.
okay. All right, let me go back to us, and all right, share.
Oh, oh, I remember that night.
So, do you want to tell our guests what this is and
I
what
happen is that me in the background?
yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm wearing the same sweatshirt right now,
Okay. So,
okay?
yep,
So this was the night before our annual Friendsgiving party, which, I mean, now everybody does a Friendsgiving, right? It's like
we were
people
OGs. We were OGs,
yeah,
dude.
like, now people are like, "Oh, I have, like, 7 Friendsgivings to go to." I'm like, "No." Back in the day, 1 friend had
Yep,
Friendsgiving.
yep.
No one else did, just 1 friend of the group, and ours, I feel like we took it a little over the top.
Yes, we did.
We're like, "Oh, hey, you seem nice. Yeah, wanna come to our party? Okay, cool.
Um,
Yep."
how about the fact that we literally you saw someone, was it like the day before we were grabbing some booze and you were like, "Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in 10 years. Come to my house tomorrow."
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So and we would have, I don't know, like 70 people there.
Yep.
And the whole first half was super fun, kids running around, very wholesome, got a fire going, some turkeys cooking, just people that you don't get to see all the time. Everyone comes together, it's great. It's like a
Yep.
fall kinda cookout almost.
Yep.
Well, the night before, there's a whole lot of prep because we got up to, like, what, 70 people one year?
I think what was it? Jenna counted like 78 or 82. There was like
Something.
yeah,
It was high. I think that was the year my husband was like,
never
"Okay,
again.
yeah, we're this is getting smaller."
Yep.
But so we were all together the night before prepping, and, do you say his name?
I do. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So, Tyler was, over at his friend's house who lived
Yep.
right by me,
Yep.
and he came back or no, I think he called. I think he had to get picked up.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Not only did they find some handcuffs that had no keys. Oh wait, they had the key.
No.
No key. Okay.
Nope.
Um, and he put them on, luckily on the same ankle. And yes, I said handcuffs, but you know,
Yep. Yep.
okay. Put them on the same ankle, so that was at least he could walk. But they were what were they, military handcuffs or
Yes.
something? So
Yes.
there's like not much of a chain in between them.
Yeah, it's like
And
almost like just a hinge.
yep, and he put them on like keyhole to keyhole. So just say we had the key, wouldn't have mattered. And yeah, had to go get my father-in-law's bolt cutters. Was it?
Yep, we had to do some bolt cutting that evening,
Mhm.
and, so we were still manic cleaning and
Yeah,
prepping,
yep. I mean, look, you
and
can see the tote in the background, like
yes,
the tote cover.
yes.
Clearly, we had Taco Bell. And look, I
Yes.
even had cable back then. There's a remote right there.
Oh, shit, there is, yep,
Mhm.
good old Xfinity, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so that was one of the pictures that I was seeing, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, talk about" like, and if his face isn't just the epitome of how miserable he was,
Mhm. Oh,
right?
he was so I think he was extra angry because we were very entertained.
Yes.
Like, once we figured out that, we were gonna be able to get them off at some point, we
Right.
thought it was hilarious.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Also, I mean, there was 3 out of our group that had boys close to the same age. He
Yep.
was the second one to
Yep.
be in this very similar
Ridic
predicament.
Predicament.
Um, I don't know if the 3rd one ever I haven't heard, but, I mean,
Maybe, like, the actual authority handcuffs, which, like, at this point, like, that would actually be the best of the 3 because like, the
right?
other 2 are just dumbasses that did it themselves,
Yep.
right? Yeah, yep.
Mm.
So, thank you for bringing us down memory lane with that one. So, I'm gonna find another one. Let me see where the other one is. Okay.
My first thought was just like, "Oh, young Tyler at my house." And then I was like, "Oh, that's the night."
That is it, yep. Okay, let's see. Window. All right, here's the next one.
Okay. Oh, that was the best wedding.
Best wedding ever.
Yeah, that was
Best
so fun.
best wedding
Um,
ever.
it was my wedding,
Yep.
obviously, and that's my husband, and at the time, his sister wife.
Yep.
Mm,
Now, with that, your husband doesn't like, so I saw this and I'm laughing at a couple of reasons, right? One, your husband doesn't dance.
correct.
Um, the second, and like, so let's tell everyone that sunglasses were a big part of your wedding
Yes, they
and how
were.
pissed off I was because I wear glasses. And I'm like, they're not gonna fit over my glasses. Well, I stole someone's whose it did, and I literally wore those sunglasses all evening.
I know. That was probably one of my favorite parts, and it was the cheapest part of the
Right,
whole thing.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was
So
a really
what
good
year did you
time.
guys get married? Was it '08?
2013.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's right. That's the year of all the house buying and homelessness and house buying and yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was that cycle. So okay,
Yeah.
that's right. Yes. So tell everyone how I was the sister wife and how uh talk about like making such a let's just plain and simple a shitty situation
Yep.
um how that turned it around. And I guess I'll let everyone know. And if you do know me or you do know Bri, like when Tyler and I finally got a house in the home we live in now, I always said that you and your husband were his other parents.
Mhm.
Um, and I relied heavily on you guys. So that's probably when the sister wife situation started.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, when you not only just when you lived with us, but then even after, like, we were together I mean, we were, like, what, 10 minutes from each other, maybe?
7 to 10, depending on if you hit
Yeah.
that one light.
Mhm. Yeah, and so, I mean, we were together a lot.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, that back then, it was, like, on a Sunday, like, random people would just stop by,
Yep.
and whoever was there would all pitch in, almost end up with, like, a little mini cookout.
Right.
It was a good time back then.
Well, yes, I think for for the age, right? Like,
Yeah,
obviously,
well,
we were younger. We were younger.
yes.
Um,
I would not, in my mindset where I am right now, I would not want that.
yeah, you'd be
Maybe
like,
certain people, like if you and Ryan showed up, I'd be like, "Oh, cool. Let's hang out."
right,
But if then like people just kept coming and people were bringing their friends, I'd be like, it's Sunday.
right, right.
No.
Do you realize I have to meal prep? I have to prepare my life for the next 5 days.
Yeah, yeah, because I won't have time to do this any other time.
And let's be honest. I don't, and obviously, I did tell you if there's things that you want to cut out, we can cut out. Um, but you did mention your son, like, and he's an active dude.
Oh
So,
yeah.
like,
Whew.
when you say, like, by Sunday, you have to get your life in complete order
Mm-hmm.
because you have obviously your work that pays your bills, right? You have to do that.
Yep.
But then you also have, these extracurricular activities and then, like, I don't know, family time.
Yeah,
Like,
right? Like, I'd like to actually eat and taste it, not just inhale it.
yep,
Um, like we have we have an upstanding, not upstanding, an outstanding, a standing. That's what it is. We have a standing appointment every week that he has to go to. He has wrestling 3 times a week. Lately he's been doing clubs after school, which those are done by 4, and those are actually just those are kind of helpful for me. But
right,
I remember like, before Friday night would come and be like, yeah, let's do this, let's do that. Like even with him,
yep,
it wasn't like being wild and crazy, but like let's go to GameStop and have Panera. Now
right,
I'm like, no, I need to get home.
yep.
I I need to get home. I need to be in comfortable clothes. We aren't doing anything now.
Now, is part of that your opinion? Do you think that's part of, like, because we are, like, as my mother says, I have mature skin now. Basically, I'm in, we're getting old, right?
Hmm.
Do you think part of that is like our hormones have completely gone awry and we're starting that next segment of our life?
I think probably.
Okay.
I mean, it's got to be age. I don't know what else it would be.
Because, like, he's been active for quite a few years, right? Like,
Oh
not
yeah.
much has changed with his activity. Like, he is a very, I thought mine was active. Mine had seasons. Yours
Hmm.
is like every season all the time. So,
Yeah, he picks something every season. There he goes.
really?
Um, he picks something like every season. Although he's saying he does not want to do baseball this year, which surprised me. But I think
Okay.
he's just not into it as much, which is fine. I'm like, as long as we're doing something.
Yep.
So he might see what's available for like off-season wrestling type stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
the physicality of the wrestling, I think he likes it.
Okay.
I'm like,
Now, you didn't grow up doing activities, though, right?
none, none. I was a Girl Scout for a little bit.
Is it
No,
2 or 3? I forget.
3.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah.
Um, I remember. Oh my gosh, Girl Scouts too. So, I did Girl Scouts for a while, and I remember like all of the Girl Scouts with their sashes, and they were getting them all, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I have to learn how to sew. I don't want to do that. But I could build a fire, dude.
Right? You should have been a wilderness girl. Have you ever seen that movie
Oh, oh, oh.
with Shelley Long?
Yes, yes,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, True
yes.
Beverly Hills. I tried to get to watch that the other night, but I
Yeah,
mean, my son.
yeah. Well, don't worry, I can
Uh,
that. Um,
Um, yeah, but oh yeah, Girl Scouts. So not to change the subject, but they just canceled school for Monday already.
Oh, we got the email from okay, yeah, we'll talk about that, hold on. So, I got the
Mm,
email Friday at work, like, "No work Monday," and I'm like, "Yes!" But what about the
nice.
excitement, dude? We used to have to get up at, like, 5 a.m. and sit there and it'd be like, "Brockton,
Hmm.
Bridgewater."
If you lived in like, I don't know, Westboro or something. I'm sorry.
Right? Now
Hmm.
they'll tell you on Saturday at 4:30 that,
Yeah,
oh, no school Monday.
right.
No.
And
See, I
even
would
the teachers were already telling them there might not even be school on Tuesday. Which teacher said that? I'd like to call him.
I'd like to
Hmm.
have to word with Miss Teacher, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So now that I'm thinking about it, of course, I don't have one that's in school anymore, but I, dude, you should not tell him and tell him he has to get up and watch the news.
He said he was going to. He's
Good.
like, I'm gonna get up early and watch the news. I was like, I don't know if they even still do that.
No, but you should be like, yeah,
Mm.
you should. You should. And then he
I
can come
mean,
in your room and be like, Mom, there's no school today. Be like, cool.
go back to bed. And but
Yes.
everyone's, like, oh, snow day, work from home, blah blah blah. I'm like, I work from home every Monday.
Yeah, it's not a snow
So
day for
now
you.
I should get to work from home on Tuesday.
I don't think it works that way.
It should.
Right. But see, you're not the CEO, so it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm definitely not. No. Hmm.
um, oh my gosh, was this something else? All right. All right. Let me see if I can grab the last picture here. And
Okay.
I forget what the last one is that I pulled up. Oh, sorry. This is actually the picture that got me thinking about doing this.
Oh, now all the moms are texting me. Oh, that was a good one. Excuse me.
Okay.
Mm.
Tell us your hi Ryan. Remember it's the women's nest. Tell everyone about this picture.
All right. So I know what you were making. That's also
Yep.
at my house. Um, you were making a thing to go under the couch so that the dog's balls wouldn't get stuck.
Hold on.
Okay. Mm. And you still have it.
I do. I do. Okay.
So
So,
I believe that you were wanting to, either you wanted to or I forced you to, I don't remember, learn how to do it yourself.
yep.
um, so I was showing you how to sew it. I believe we also had a puzzle going.
Yes, yes. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if the puzzle's in that picture, but yes, there is a puzzle on the other side of that table.
Yep.
Yep.
Um, I'm gonna guess it was probably Sunday
Yep.
because I feel like there was a group of people at the house.
Yep.
Um, yeah, that was a good day.
Mhm. And I think it really highlights who I was at that point in time.
Yeah.
There's a nice Killian's right there. There's my midlife crisis haircut. Um,
No. It was a good haircut though. It looked good on you.
it did, but yeah, like that was my I'm going through some shit haircut, and not
I'm
that I
gonna.
really do much with my hair now, but at that point I was like, I don't want anything to do with hair at all.
Yep.
Um, and yeah, the dog was a constant pain in the ass, like she is still today with her ball.
She
Um,
is a great dog.
she is.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I was sick of trying to get the ball from under there, and we had the ottoman, and you were like, well, just measure it, and I was because I had a bunch of those door stops, and you were like, we can make
Hmm.
one to go around it. I'm like, how do you do that?
I will
Yeah,
show you.
and that's
Um,
exactly what happened. Yes, yes,
and that I feel like that picture also shows. At that time, there was this whole group of us, right?
yep,
And we all fit in
yep.
with very minimal in common at all,
Oh
other than
God, yeah,
just each other.
yeah,
Like we're puzzling, you're learning how to sew, the boys are watching football. Like, I mean, some of us had kids, some of us didn't.
yep.
That
And kids were always welcome, right?
Yeah, kids were always there.
And let's be
Um,
real, at that time, you and your husband did not have any children.
no. And I
but it
think I
was
liked the kids always being there even more because of that.
yep.
Like when you don't have kids and the kids come over, they can make a mess because like they can do what they want because they're gonna leave and you're gonna have like the whole day to fix it and put it
Right,
back and whatever.
right.
Um, and like even now, he has some newer friends since we moved,
Yep.
and they'll come in and they're like, "Oh, why don't you have Oreos?" Like they know like that's his favorite snack, and those are always here, and they're just comfortable and do what they want. And like when Tyler would do that at my house, like that was huge. There was a night where they were all like adults, and I don't remember what it must have been Friendsgiving because that was the only thing that they all would like come to really.
Yes.
Um, but they stayed over.
That's right, that's right.
Yeah.
They all
It
were
was me, Brian, and
graduating.
like the grown up kids.
Yes, that's
And then they
right.
all fell asleep. I was like, wait, your moms didn't raise you right. You're supposed to
No,
be the last
actually,
one awake.
I was just gonna say, your mom used to be last man standing, by the way, buddy.
Mm, yep.
Right? No, actually,
Oh,
we did raise them right because, they didn't drink and drive or,
yep.
under the influence and whatever, um,
Hmm.
'cause, you know, maybe they saw and they were like, "You know what I'm not gonna do?"
Yeah, that's probably true.
You know?
I
Um,
remember sitting there with them and I'm like, listen, I'm not openly okay with everything, okay? But like, I'll
yep.
turn a blind eye and be the cool aunt a little bit.
Right, right, but there's
But
rules to be had.
yeah.
There's rules to
Hmm.
be had. Yep. And I think that's so tough, like, um, there's an age gap between your son and mine, but you obviously saw a lot of, where my son's age, where yours is now,
Hmm.
and ironically, they're 2 very different people, but they somehow have a lot in common,
Mm.
um, and I feel like you got that, you got to be the aunt, right? Um, and now you get to be the mom to kind of some of those,
Hmm.
situations, even though they're different.
There's a good amount of situations that I find myself like, I get it.
Yep,
Yep.
yep,
I get it now.
but they're very different, right? Like, their particular situations are very different,
Yes.
but the responses and the feelings and all of those things are very similar, um, and, uh, and that's kind of how I feel with yours, right? Like, um
Hmm.
I was growing up while mine was experiencing these, and, uh, and I've grown up and matured a lot, and I get to be that aunt to yours, um,
Yep.
having that hindsight, right? Um, so it's really cool, right? Because we're virtually the same age, but they're a good 10 years apart, um, or about 10 years apart, and
Yeah.
it's really cool to be able to. Yeah, I don't need to continue to share that picture.
Oh,
Um, it's really cool to be able to be on both sides of that, you know?
yeah.
Um,
And it's funny because I feel like mine is so much like so many people, and I wouldn't have expected that. But like
yeah,
I see a lot of like my personality in him when I was a kid, and
yep,
it's just wild. And the like when you guys all had your kids and I had none, I was like,
yep,
oh, I want a kid, I want a kid. Now I'm like, I'm kind of glad. Like I being like the aunt for a while, and
yep,
and then now like I'm a little bit older, and
yep.
so I feel like that does make certain aspects of it easier.
That was gonna be my next question to you and kind
Mhm.
of, making sure it was, first of all, like, gonna be okay to actually ask you that is, like, um, there were a group of us that had children, pretty much in our late teens, early 20s,
Mhm.
and again, we're all about the same age, so therefore, you know, we had these young children. I would say we probably all started really hanging out when, the youngest of that particular section was maybe 4 or 5. Um,
Yours was two.
Mine was 2. Holy shit.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
2.
Yeah.
2.
When like that was when we went
Y
to like a alumni basketball game or something.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay, you're right. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, okay, so mine was 2, so that was 18 years ago. So you had, like, a good 10 years, if not a little bit more, of
Mhm.
not having any children, but seeing us young, and some of us were married, some of us were not, some of us did it as single parents, right?
Mhm.
So you saw kind of all of those positions. Looking back now, is it something that you're, because I know at the time being a little candid, you were a little saddened by it.
I was. Yeah.
Um,
Um, Looking back, I'm glad that it happened the way it did. I mean, obviously because like I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be,
mhm.
but I I for the most part, I was a pretty big part of all of those kids' lives
Yep.
while they were growing up, and I don't think I would have been able to do that as much if I had had my own.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to have seen, as many baseball games of Tyler's as I did,
Right.
or driving down to Rhode Island to see our other friends'
Yep.
children do. No, they were like mine. They did everything at
Yes.
one point. Like
Yes.
they tended. I think they like
It was
found their one and kind of then grew into it, but they were trying
all 3
everything.
seasons, something in the summer. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
And then
Yep.
our other friends, I don't think they ever really got into the sports thing. I think the oldest one maybe like for a season or something, but I would go to like other stuff for them or
Yeah.
just spend time with
Band. They
them.
were big into the band and stuff
That's
like that.
right.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Um,
Hmm.
and, like, that's just as important, and I actually talked about that, a couple of weeks ago is, my cousin, um, had sent me a text like, "Oh, his winter concert is in a couple of weeks," and, like, I always wanna go to those things just to show support, right? Because 'Cause let's be real, 4th grade music things, you're like, yeah, that's
Hmm.
great, honey."
Yep.
But by time, like, 8th grade comes around, you're like, "Oh, shit, it actually sounds like something."
Yep.
But, like, I'm a flakehead, like, I'll forget it, so, like, I have to put it in my phone and just say, "Okay, I got this thing coming up on Friday," or whatever day it is. Um, but it's, like, so important, I think the kids don't care, right? Like,
No.
most of those kids are like, "Yeah, great," I
Mhm.
had to wear a
You
black
could
tie.
you could stand in the parking lot and say hello on his way out. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
right.
enough.
But I
Yep.
think as a community, right, like, as women being, supportive of other women, it's important to, like, show up to those things, you
Yep.
know? Um, put earplugs in when you wanna hear the 4th grade band, you know? Um,
So we went last year. My son was in the band, and we
oh,
went.
see, how did I not know this?
I don't. I don't know.
Okay.
Because I mean, he was also in baseball and basketball and
Yep.
everything else. Um, so we had to go to the show, and me and another mother went. We took them. First of all, we didn't know that in the smaller town that I live in now, everybody goes to watch their kids, and they bring their extended family and maybe their neighbor too. So we didn't get to sit down. In the location I was in before, I mean, half the parents were probably at work or like
Yep.
it was just a very different
Yep.
situation.
Yep.
Also, I feel like back to the age thing, I feel like most of the parents here are about my age,
Yes.
whereas a lot of the parents and where I was living before, they were a lot younger,
Yep.
you know.
Yep. And
So,
demographically very different.
yes,
A lot
like
of
I
things.
feel like here people have already put in the time at their work. They're getting the good schedules, they're things like that. But so we had no seats, which was so fun. We were sitting on like the stairs. The music, painful, all of
Yep.
it. The way that they had it set up, the kids were basically held hostage. We could not leave when they were done because they didn't have their instruments and stuff. And it was, oh, So this year comes around, he doesn't want to do band. I'm like, totally fine. I tried it. I wanted you to try it because he loves music, but
Yep.
it just wasn't his thing, which is
Yep.
fine. He tried 2 instruments. Like, no problem. We won't do it. So I'm like, I don't have to go to that this year. That'll be good. Mm.
Yep.
His friend was like, are you still gonna come watch me? And this friend
Oh.
happens to be a girl, and she's super sweet. And I'm like,
Oh.
of course I'll be there.
You're heading out?
It's still too effing cold here.
Where are you going?
Go to Brian's. It's firing up a Holly.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye. Bye, Brianna.
Bye. Um, what was I saying?
Talking about
Oh,
the
so
the the, the female friend who is
yep.
still in the
So
band.
I'm gonna go to the band thing. Just so happens that mine had practice at the same location and ending, and then this thing would start. And so I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna save us some seats because we learned that lesson last year. Turns out everybody cares about their kids here. So
Oh shit.
yeah. And
It's not
again,
that we don't care about our kids where I am. It's just that, a lot
no,
of us have to work like 6 jobs to pay the bills.
that is true. There are a good handful of people that don't care. Um, and that was mean, but whatever. So,
No, listen.
um,
No, it's funny, and if people don't get your sense of humor, much like your post that you were gonna do the other day,
yeah,
thought that
yeah.
was
See,
so awesome.
so
Finish your
we're gonna
story,
go
and
to
then
the
we'll talk
thing.
about the post.
Yeah, I saved the seats. Whatever. We go in this one year. The difference. Me and the other mother were like, "You kidding me?"
Right?
And I was like blown away. And
Yeah.
then my shy guy
Yes. Oh, yeah, Rick.
standing up, screaming, first, last name. I was like, oh, and she is a wallflower. Like
Yeah.
just being up on that stage, even within this whole group of people,
Yep.
is a lot for her. Like she
Yep.
wants to just blend in and coast
Yep.
along. And he's like, nope, everyone's gonna know who I am. Everyone's gonna know who she is.
And is this the young lady that
Mhm.
I have met as well?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Talk about polar opposites though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And at this point, they're siblings, right?
Yep.
They will
Yep.
pick each other down and hit the hottest points of each other.
But
Someone
someone
else
else
looks at
does
the
that?
other one the wrong way.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Nope, you're cut
Yes.
off. They were talking. Mine had an issue with a girl. They
Oh.
were, they were dating and then they weren't, and all this middle school drama.
Yep.
And then, so this friend, now that they've broken up, she's like, I never liked her, and
Oh,
all
wingman,
this.
huh?
Oh
Wingman?
yeah, and then I don't remember what happened, but the mother walked in and she's like, I'm gonna catch a case today. The mother's like, no, you're not. What? I'm like, oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
like, we gotta watch out for those two.
Yeah, talk about like Bonnie and Clyde, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Um, I just love that because your son, um, let's be real, like either okay, he was not a fan of me for quite some time.
I feel like it was a short stint.
But it was well known.
Yeah. I feel like he seeks, like he knows who his people are gonna be, and I think he really puts them through the test.
And I was just gonna say, but
Mm-hmm.
and I love that, right? Like he really is and we've talked about this like in our own personal life, like um that is a ride or die kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
And and just how he's gotten vulnerable with me and stuff, which is awesome, right? Because again, I know that what you guys had done as well, and it's never a tit for tat thing. It's just like, wow, I'm so happy that I get to have the opportunity to be there for this young man.
Yeah, it's
um
not a tit for tat thing, but it's like if you've been on one side,
yeah.
then like you should like enjoy being on the other side, I
Yes.
guess. Like,
Yes. Yes,
yeah.
and that's it, right? I'm an only child, so the aunt title doesn't come naturally, right? It's not
Mm-hmm.
but Auntie Danielle and probably one of my fondest recent memories is we were having a graduation party here over the summer, and your son had called, and he tells me that, and
Mm-hmm.
right, and this is just his style, right? You guys were talking about it, so now he's just going to do it.
Yeah.
Um, he can't sit on it, which is why like him and I are like kindred spirits because I can't just be like, oh yeah, we'll do that later. It's like do it now. It's gonna be
Yep.
done now. Like doesn't
Give me my phone.
yeah yes. So your son calls and he goes, Auntie Danielle, will you be my godmother? And I'm like, oh my god, when are you getting baptized? He's like, I was already baptized. Like you dumbass.
Yeah. He's like, how do we do this? I'm like, pick someone,
Yeah,
because I mean, back in the day, it was like that person would like take care of you if something happened to your parents or
right,
whatever. It's not like that anymore now. I'm
right.
like, pick someone that you think is going to guide you through life and make good choices and things like
Right.
that. And he's like, Danielle. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. And he's like, so then how do we do it? I'm like, you just ask her. And if she says yes, then she's your godmother.
Right, right. Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
And he literally like I'm over here like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to go to church. And nope,
Nope. We're
nope.
good.
He's like, no.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no, I just asked. Just needed to
Yeah.
ask you. Okay, bye. I'm like, love you too, buddy. Talk to
Yeah.
you soon.
See you later.
Cool. I'll see you never. All right. So let's talk about the post that I had the other day and how badly you wanted to respond,
Mm,
but um which then will lead me into, oh, I did have this one other thing. Actually, let's do this one first because then it
okay.
goes better. So back in the day, there was we had a group text going, and
Oh, yeah.
yep, and famously you all would tell me you don't know how to fucking text.
Also, selfies. You don't know how to take selfies either.
It was always like this.
Yeah.
You'd see my nose. That's right. That's right.
And you
Selfies.
always looked so angry.
Oh, I actually just took a couple of selfies when I was in San Diego, and Ryan goes, "Why are
She's
you
like,
mad?" Yes. Ryan goes, "Why are you mad?" I'm like, "I'm not mad. Hold on, I
yeah.
might have deleted them because they were that bad, but I'm actually going to see if I can find it real quick because he really thought I was angry." Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to try to do this.
Oh, yeah. That one you could tell. I think you had the sun in your eyes.
Okay, so it's not that angry.
No, it looks like you had the sun in your eyes,
Okay.
probably.
Yeah, I think that's the only selfie one that I kept.
Mm.
Yeah, so
We would tell you that you didn't know how to text. Because you would come off angry in text. Okay. So like I'd be like, but also I think another thing that comes with age, right? Um, I also probably needed to appreciate that you communicated different and maybe it wasn't wrong, but I was young and obviously everything I was doing was correct. So,
oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I
And
think I was
I over text
right, I was just
too.
gonna say I think I'm a less is more, right?
You are still on the like texting is for convenience. It's like quick
Yes.
message and there you go.
Yes.
Because if you look through my texts, my side is longer no matter who I'm talking to,
Okay.
And
So
I
what
mean, but I do think it's universal that just writing K is like the equivalent to F you, whatever.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
hmm And
I'm
that's what I would
trying
get.
to
I'd be like, hey, Danielle, on Saturday, we're going to go out to eat and we're going to get X, Y, and Z. Would really like for you to come if 6 o'clock works, or we could go to a different restaurant or this or that, blah, blah, blah. And you'd be like, okay.
no, I
Like,
think it was sure. I think it
I'm
was
like,
always sure.
oh, maybe it was sure. Yeah, I'd be like,
Yes.
fine, don't come.
Yes, yes, yes. And then I feel like I got an intervention from like 3 out of the 4 of you. You were like, because I was like, what's wrong
And
with
I'm
my
guessing it was probably at the end of the night and not done nicely. Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yes, yes.
Mhm,
So that, it's funny that came up in my, like, memory the other day. I was like, "Oh my gosh." I
mm.
remember because I was trying to think, like, when I had texted you, I was like, "Hey, do you wanna do this?" And you're like, "Yeah, sure." Um,
See,
and,
that's why I use exclamation points. I'd probably put one there. That's supposed to show you that I'm excited.
but see, I knew that because
Mm,
I know that you like, your "sure" is like, "Sure," right?
mhm,
I think if you said, "Okay," I would be like, "Ooh, ooh, I'm not
mm.
sure if she wants to do that."
So when I have to read text messages, especially from certain people, I have to, like, try to hear their voice. Like, my dad,
Oh,
dude, his text messages,
I have a
they, like
story about that. So
I
Tyler
have to think about them a few times before I respond because they're either, like, he's looking out for you or he is gonna take you down. It's wild.
so my son actually reached out to your dad,
Mhm.
while we were in San Diego, asking him if he knew someone for something that he needs help with, and he goes, "I'm not sure I understand what he's saying." And so I had him read it to me, and I was like, "So that's this." I said, "Then almost like put a period here." I was like,
Mhm.
"And then he's trying to give you advice."
Yeah.
Right? And he was like, "Oh, okay, that makes a little bit more sense now." I'm like, "Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm."
And it happens with my brother too.
Well, they're the
So
same person.
they are. So my brother's coming to visit last summer, right?
Yep.
And he texts me, he's like, do you all keep milk in the fridge? I was like, yeah, don't you? And he's like, yeah, but some people don't. I was like, what kind of people are you hanging out with in California?
Right,
Like,
right.
that's not healthy. What? And I'm like, are they giving warm milk to my niece? What's going on out there?
Non-pasteurized stuff.
And then he must have, like, gone to work or whatever, stops talking to me. And I ended up talking on the phone with him. And I'm like, dude, you never responded to me. Who doesn't keep their milk in the fridge? He's like,
Right.
no. Like, do you keep milk in the house? Like, do you always have milk? I'm like, also, we lived together until you were, I don't know, like in your mid 20s.
Yeah,
You should know that they would be milk,
right. Have you not met your brother-in-law?
right?
Seriously,
Yeah.
have you
And I
not met
mean,
your brother-in-law?
I know my kid's 11, but he still drinks milk.
Right, right.
Yeah. I'm like, that's not how it sounded to me, Luke.
No, no,
No.
no,
You
not
were
at all.
asking if I keep, I read it as, do you keep your milk in the fridge?
Or do you
Not,
put it in the cabinet?
yeah. You should have said, will you have milk when we arrive? I guess is how he meant.
Right, and then the
Hmm.
response to that could have been like, "What kind would you like? 1% whole milk, 2
Right. And
almond
that's what I
milk?"
was thinking. I'm like, do you need like whole milk? I don't know. I don't have a 1-year old.
Right, right,
Mm-hmm.
right. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, talking about people and how they say things.
Mm.
So, the other day, my heat works great now. Um, when we didn't have heat, it was a little chilly, and
Yeah.
someone, I mean, it wasn't, like, awful, but, someone who, once hated the dog that now is obsessed with the dog, um, saw that she might have been a little too chilly, so he made me pick her up and then went and got a blanket for her. Not that I was walking around with a winter hat in the house, that's no big deal, you know?
Yeah. No, we're
So
not
I
worried
told
about that.
no, 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 you're human, you figure it out. Um, this poor dog can't do anything by herself. So I posted and said, I'm so glad that the dog is warm, the guy that doesn't like it. And we talked a couple of days later. You're like, Danielle, I was gonna post this, but I was so nervous. Like Ryan's family would be like, "Who's this bitch?"
Yeah. It's
So
gonna be like, oh, he's using you for your dog.
right,
Like,
right. He's not really in the relationship for you. He's in it for the dog, and like
right.
that's fucking
When
hilarious,
in reality, I was like one of the biggest cheerleaders for the relationship.
right? Right,
It
like
wouldn't have looked like that though.
I was just gonna say, we don't even know how long we've been together, 4 years or something like that. Um, for like the better half of a year and a half. It was not pretty, and you were the biggest cheerleader. Danielle,
Mhm.
it's okay, you know. Um,
Mhm.
and I mean, big cheerleader for me too. Like at the end of it, you were like, listen, you got to do what's right for you. I just hope that, this can
Yeah.
continue because I like you guys as a group.
Because I
Uh,
mean, by the end of it, I was like, everyone needs to be healthy,
right.
and if you guys can be healthy together, like, that's awesome.
Right, right, and
Mhm.
I can say now, yes,
Yeah.
super toxic in the beginning, like, it was not good,
Mhm.
but right, like, so you know that, and, like, biggest cheerleader for, Team Ryan and Danielle, but yet if you were like, "He's only with you for the dog,"
Yeah.
then people be like, "Ooh, who's this bitch?"
Right, and it depends on how they read it too,
Right.
like, because I would have been laughing about it, and
I would have
other
saw it and
people,
probably pissed my pants because I'm in
right?
my 40s, and when I laugh, I pee sometimes.
Also, I talked about that last night with, my friend,
Yep.
and I said, "Everyone says that that's from like, carrying children. It's not. Nope, because
Well
it's happening over here."
well, so, like, I don't wanna keep going for hours and hours, which I think we could. Um,
We'll have to do it again.
yeah, for sure, for sure. But, like, one of the and maybe you and I will have a whole show, for perimenopause, menopause, and because, like, s I said this to Megan the other day, and I was like, "We have a body that can literally create a human, right? Whether we create one or not, like,
Mhm,
we have the equipment to do that, that it only makes sense that eventually, like, that stuff deteriorates, and, like, I went into menopause super early, so, like, my insides aren't a 43-year-old, it's like a 63-year-old, and it sucks, but, like, I gotta
mhm,
give myself some grace, and, like, let me tell you, like, pelvic floor exercises, I thought that was, like, the stupidest thing in the world, but I'm like, "Oh, if that's gonna help not have that, like, really yucky thing that requires surgery happen, I will be doing those."
mhm.
Yeah, because 'cause I've heard about
Yeah.
that surgery thing, and I don't want any of that.
I'm not sure I know which surgery thing you're talking about, but it's the one that's always on TV for lawsuits?
Yep, 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 yep,
Yeah.
yep.
I don't know what that is, but I don't want anything to do with it.
Like, insides come out.
Oh! I do
Yes.
know about that. Okay, yep.
Yeah, yeah,
I ugh, I knew
right?
someone.
So if I can do some
Mm.
bridges for, like, 10 minutes a day, it's like
I
an apple
was,
a day keeps the doctor away, a bridge for 10 minutes will keep my insides in.
mm, bridge for the vag. I was in, like, my early 20s, right? Working at this very small office, and the woman who ran it, her, like, best friend from childhood would come in all the time, so, like, I knew her pretty well.
It was a hen
If
house? Like, just chicks talking?
sometime,
Okay,
the woman that was head of it, her husband worked there too, but he
okay,
wasn't
okay.
always there. But so at this particular time, it's me, the lawyer, um, and, like, her best friend from childhood. And she's telling me the story, and she's like, "Brianna, my mother-in-law's vagina fell out." I'm like, "What? What? What are you saying?" And she's like, "Yep, she came." I don't remember if she lived with them or she was visiting them or what, but she was like, "What?" And, like, it was coming out, and I'm like,
Yes!
"That's a thing?" And now back then, we had the internet and all that, but, like, you couldn't, like, Google something on your phone or whatever, so
Would
it's
you
like,
though? You'd be like, "Oh my god, the, like,
yeah. So I
the
had no
police."
idea. I spent, like, a couple of years like, "Oh, I hope that doesn't fall out."
Right?
Like, am I gonna have a warning? Because it just
Am I just gonna be going peeing? Next thing you know, it's in the
right?
toilet.
43 years, it's all still inside.
Right,
Thank God.
but, pelvic floor exercises.
Yeah.
Right? And
Gotta keep
seriously,
it.
like I mean, I do some exercises on the floor for obviously my back and my sciatica and all that stuff. And um, but yeah, like talk about irrational fears. Like, I don't know, is it an
Hmm.
irrational fear? Because like it could
And
happen.
it does happen.
Right. So like my other irrational fear is because I went in so early, I am thinning. I'm afraid I'm gonna be bald in another 10 years.
Oh, I'm petrified.
Dude,
Like,
yes.
and I mean, I still have a lot of hair, but I don't have the hair I used to have.
Oh, you remember how thick mine used to be? Look at it's like nothing.
So, our friend that lives near your dentist
Yes.
sends me a picture the other day and she's like, is my hair like weirdo too long? Do I need to cut it? I'm like, no. Like, your hair is beautiful, healthy, and thick. You enjoy that. It don't last forever.
And by the way,
And
you
with
with
your
your three
young
beautiful
body.
children.
Hmm.
You had 3 children and your hair still looks like that?
You haven't ripped it out yet?
Right?
Good for you.
Because they're all close in age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the first two I think are very close, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Because is it like,
I think Irish twins and then like, I don't know, an Irish and a half twin.
mm. Well, so let's see. It's 5,
Yep.
I believe, and then about to be 4.
Yep.
No, they were born at like the same time. So it's 5 and 4.
Yeah, September, like October or something, right?
Yep. Because they, each of them, if I remember correctly, which maybe she'll see this and tell me I'm wrong. I don't know. I
I actually
believe
do
they
want to
were,
ask them to come on too. I do want
I
them on.
believe they were each born on the other's due date. Or
Possibly.
that's how they thought it was gonna end up.
Yep. Yep.
But
Yeah.
I remember when she got pregnant with her second one, I was putting mine to bed, and that was when life was very difficult. I had
Yes.
to lay with him until he fell asleep,
Yep.
and there was a lot going on. And I remember getting that text. I was like, "Oh my god!" And I told him, and then he was like, all excited and not going to sleep. And I was like, "You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Why would you
Yeah.
do that?"
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Um, yeah, so definitely, like I said, if you this one was just a shoot from the hip. Oh, do you have a couple of your crochet stuff?
Oh, I do
Okay,
kind of.
cool. So, to the people who are watching, probably all 20 of them. Um,
This is
um,
this is more high stress than what I usually do because usually I'm on a different app
yep.
and it's live.
Okay.
So unless people are watching, it doesn't live on. Unless you're popular enough that people are like recording it and then posting it somewhere else to make fun of you, but I'm not that popular. So
Well, I think at this age we also our fucks are broken. Like my
yeah,
given
oh
F's.
yeah,
Yeah, right?
no.
Like I mean, I'm not never gonna put makeup on for this show, but like
Mm-mm.
I do have a ring light, but that's because my house has really awful lighting. I'd
Mm.
be in the dark if I didn't. But like, I'm not doing this for the cloud or to be a millionaire. It's truly to build a community
That's
um,
exactly what I was gonna say.
because I'm blessed and people in my life like you're one of them. I have strong women in women that are strong in different areas in my life, and not
Hmm.
everyone has that in their life. So yes, while this isn't like a physical connection, it is trying to build that community, right? You are the arts and crafts friends that you've tried to teach me to crochet, and maybe when we can do a live in person here together.
Oh,
Yep, maybe we can do a take two.
do some
um,
hooking.
Huh?
We'll do some hooking.
Hooking. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be a dirty hooking. Uh,
So
so,
I started on the other app, like for community stuff.
yep,
Oddest thing, everyone that I meet on there, like through crochet stuff, is so much younger than me.
interesting,
Yeah.
interesting.
Like very much younger. Like at least 10 years, maybe more. Yeah,
Okay,
for sure more. Some of
okay.
them aren't even 30.
Oh, damn, damn,
Yeah.
damn. So, how did you get into crocheting?
So I always tried. like my Nana did it
Okay.
and all that. And I just never got it. And then where I was working, this girl was like, "Oh, I watched YouTube last night and taught myself how to crochet a hat." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "I'm doing that."
Okay.
Like, and so I finally figured out what I had been doing wrong forever.
Yep.
And then another girl that worked with me that I was like really good friends with, I still am, she started doing it too. It's like we would crochet on our breaks or whatever. Um, one of our friends, well, they all do. You're the only one that doesn't.
I'm the only one that doesn't.
Yeah. One of them has kind of always done it because her grandmother does and her aunt. The other one, I think got into it because
Yep.
me and
Yep.
S were doing it.
Yep. Yep.
Um, but she was doing it for a while too. And then the one that lives near the dentist that we were
Yep.
talking about, she got into it because she was at my house like all the time.
Yes. Yes. She had actually
Yeah.
an indent in one of the couches for a little while.
Yep. And I think she's still crocheting too.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So this is my extent of crocheting. I steal
Mm.
hats from, I'm going to say it, and everyone, when I first tell them, they're like, "Oh my God, that's so awful." I stole this from a cancer patient. It was an unknown cancer patient because BriYarna was making a ton of hats, and she had a bunch on the table, and I really liked the color, but more importantly, it was a small hat. And I said,
Mm.
"I think that will fit my freakishly small head." And I put it on, and it was magic.
Yep.
So tell
I
us
still
what,
make tons of hats.
yeah, so tell
Um,
us and show us what you kind of got going on
all
these days.
right. So right now, this is actually my first paid item.
Ooh,
Yeah. This lady contacted me on, I don't know if this
I think
app
you
is
can.
okay, it's on TikTok.
Yep.
Um, she wanted like a jellyfish thing, and she actually wants it for a cat toy, but I don't care what people do with stuff, just take it. So this is like the top of the jellyfish.
Okay.
And then I still have to make like 700 more of these, but it'll have
Okay.
tentacles.
Okay.
I'm working on that. This is a hooded cowl almost.
Oh,
Someday it will be
someday.
with with some stray other pieces of yarn on it, but
Okay.
yeah. And then it will.
Right.
So actually, when it's done, it will look like that, but it will
Oh,
cover the back of your head too.
okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
What else do I have here? This is obviously in the extreme early stages, but this will be a star blanket.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's like the
Oh, it's
thick,
that.
cushy,
Yep.
soft.
Yep.
It's similar to what you have on your head.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. And then I just finished actually just finished a blanket. It had like self-striping yarn and it's like oranges and greens. I probably have, oh, there's the leftover. It was like all these colors.
Oh, nice.
And I made a hat to go with it. And I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with it. I was just crocheting for fun. And I went into work and someone was talking to this guy and they're like, "How's the baby?" I'm like, "What baby?" And he's like, "Oh, I had a grandson." I didn't know you were even expecting a grandson. And he's already here and like months old. I
Yep.
felt terrible. So look, I had just finished that and I'm like, it's
But
funny
that's
how
a.
things work, you
Yep.
know?
Yep.
And I'm like, here, I'm like, the hat's a little bit too big because I wanted to make a toddler hat for whatever reason, but
Yeah.
here you go. And he was like super thankful and happy to get it.
All right. Oh, that's so
Yeah.
awesome. So
Yeah.
you are on TikTok, and
Yes.
what is your handle in case anyone is looking? Like, here's the thing, guys. I'm not a crafty person, but if you know someone in your orbit who loves handmade gifts, I mean, literally, she can
Hmm.
crochet anything.
Yeah.
Um,
And I actually have a group on there now too, that
okay.
if it was something that I couldn't do, somebody else could.
Okay.
But
Okay.
my name on there is Bri and then the yarn, what do you call that emoji? The yarn
Yes.
emoji and the
Yes.
coffee emoji. But
Okay.
I think my actual name on there is BriYarna.
Yes, I think it's
Why?
BriYarna,
Yeah.
and then a couple of emojis.
Yep.
So
But it has a
yeah.
picture of my face, so you actually can find me. Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks for being the guinea pig. And any last
Yeah.
minute things?
Um, I don't think so. I mean, if anybody has been watching and is still watching, that's pretty phenomenal because they basically just watched us have a Saturday night phone conversation. Um, yeah.
Well,
But I
so
mean,
we know
anyone
there's going to
that's
be at
like,
least two views, you and me.
yep. But I mean, anyone that's following you, it, they should continue. I mean, whether they're looking for just like a strong woman role in their life or help with their recovery type stuff or anything like that. I mean, you've
I
come a long
appreciate
way.
I
And
appreciate that, man. Yeah,
yeah,
you've seen both sides of it. You've
yeah.
seen both sides of it.
I feel like those memes were like, we have to stay friends. We know too much about each other. We're living that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
we really can't see anything worse than what we've already seen of each other. So,
yeah, yeah,
hmm
yeah. Definitely. All right, Bri, I appreciate it. And to all the people that were tuning into the Women's Nest, take care. Talk soon.
bye.
Bye.